7:30 with a bunch of girls. Mudhunniez weekend! So this weekend is the Mudhunniez motoFEST 2023. We are getting ready for a weekend of dirt biking with a bunch of girls up at Whiskey Creek, which is, I believe, the island's only off-highway vehicle OHV park, which is going to be awesome, and it's just in the Coombs area. So we've got the bus more or less set up. I think we're still probably going to set up the awning, and there's people rolling in, and registration has started. So let's take a look around. So we have just signed in and registered. We've got our wristbands saying we're good to go. Got some name tags for our bikes. I'm with Vanessa and Bronwyn, and the three of us plus Kay are signed up to do a fundamentals course tomorrow morning. So it's gonna be a great way to start the weekend of riding with some fundamentals coached by Christy. So that's cool. Just hiking back to camp. And then there's movie night tonight. You got this, Mishu! You can do it! The neighbors are going to the watering hole with the dog on the motorcycle. Apparently her partner puts the dog on the bike, but she's never done it before. What a sport.
Oh my.
Brindy, what do you think? Do you want to go on a bike? Do you want to go on a bike? Bronwyn, what's in the goodie bag?
We have a whole bunch of different stickers. There was Mudhunniez lip balm. An agenda of what we're doing.
Very important.
And we all got sunglasses.
Sunnies.
And yep, more stickers.
And t-shirt.
And our t-shirts. That's right.
Look at that. Beautiful.
There we go.
Everybody loves free swag. All right, the sun is setting. Our neighbors are back from their dip in the river. The dog survived. And now it's time to sticker the bike. So we get two name tags, one for our bike and one for us. So our name and our Instagram handle. Ta-da!
His profession, motorcycle racer.
Good morning, good morning. It is just after 7. Camp is waking up for the morning festivities. First thing on the agenda this morning is yoga. That starts at 7:30, and apparently they're going to drive down the gravel road with some trucks, and whoever wants to go do yoga down the street in the grassy patch is going to hop in the back of the truck with their mat and go for some yoga. So that's the plan. Brindy is out somewhere. Where'd she go? Dee!
Here.
No, it's my first time.
Oh, nice. Yeah, me too.
So we're all yogaed up.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy I went.
Breakfast. And off to the riders meeting.
Yeah.
Who's a first timer? Holy smokes, wow, awesome. Well, welcome to all of you. I know sometimes the nerves feel like this in the morning. Happens to us at races, happens to us at events. It's all fine. Once you get on the bike, it all goes away. So welcome, and I just got a little bit of introduction here for you. Try not to keep you too long, try not to bore you to death. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the organization that we're part of that puts this on. We all race in the Vancouver Island Hare Scramble series, so we are part of that, and our race team, the Mudhunniez, was born out of that organization and out of that race series. The race series is the umbrella organization that puts on the race series is VDRA, so Vancouver Island Dirt Riders Association. And the Prez, got a VP, got a race organizer, we've got, there's a bunch of us, the bunch of us Mudhunniez that are taking over the board. And it's good. It's great to see women on the board of a dirt bike club, right? So.
So yeah, so we're just gonna muster over there, and then so we've got trail guides, so we'll be leading you guys through the trails. So usually it'll be one of us doing the trail. We'll kind of meet up and see, like, we'll get like a group of like 4 to 6 and just kind of figure out like who wants to ride which trail. And then we'll also bring like a sweeper or two. So the guys, they have seen it all. You can never do anything where they will judge you, because we've all done really crazy stuff in front of them. Like, we've hit them with our bikes and stuff. So really, you cannot do any worse than we have. Yeah, and they've seen a lot of tears, so just don't worry at all. How many people here have taken a lesson before? How many people here took a lesson with me, like last year? There's a lot of people last year. Stand up. Okay, so a lot of the times you will be on a trail standing up. Okay, sitting down is great for flat ground like this, and cornering. Most of your time on a trail is going to be spent standing up. You're going to be more responsive to the bike. It's easier to do most of the things when the trail gets exciting.
Little more, no?
You got, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Really, like, you want to pull back so hard, you can actually feel the front end lifting up. So
Okay.
you want to get more aggressive than that. That's nice. What I like is your skin's got some direction, and that'll lead you into your corner when that happens.
This is fun. I've never done skidding drills. Bronwyn, are you having fun?
Yes.
What do you think of the clutch work?
Good. It helps when you learn how to drive a standard, though. But you know what? It was opposite for my son. He learned on a bike, so now he drives a standard. He goes, well, I know the basics.
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can't see shit cause you have closed your eyes. You say you'll listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's something there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, I guess it was just
Say what?
You said you made the route no problem.
It did slow me down a little mentally.
Right? Sometimes it's so hard because I feel like in your head you're like, oh my god, but then really, like, you could just like roll it. So like,
Yeah.
as long as you just keep a little momentum, you could like make it over most things.
if you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Now if you break it, I can take it, I don't need a prize. Leave out the fact that I am up against 1,000 guys. My intuition efficient, cause I can use my mind. Don't try to tell me how it's done, you haven't done your time. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop.
Nice work.
The dust makes it so hard to see what's
Oh my
going
god,
on.
I know. It's so hard because then I feel like you hit bumps and you're like not expecting them and
You're
stuff.
like, where does this trail go?
I know.
Good job.
Nice job, guys. We're almost done. Yeah. You guys are doing great.
We figured it's good to start at the easy before just throwing yourself into whatever.
Sure, it's almost nice just to like warm the body up and stuff too. Are you guys, are you overtaking us?
Oh, yeah.
Spectacular.
That was an excellent dismount.
I wish you had been filming, Vanessa, but
Such a hard log. That log always gives me anxiety.
I'm like, yeah, I could try this. Nope.
I'm proud of you for trying though, you know?
That's the closest to flying over the bars I think I've ever been.
That was clean.
Glad you saved it. Right idea, just a little more pop.
A little sooner is what you have to do. It's actually like, if you do it about a half bike length before you think you do, your front wheel will be up and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my boyfriend taught me, and it's honestly been the greatest thing. He's like, wherever you're looking at and you think like, I need to wheelie there, he's like, add 2 feet and that's where you should wheelie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Because by the time you think you need to wheelie,
you're like thinking about it, it takes a bit. Because like, I think like, I'm going to wheelie here, so that's where my front tire's going up. But really like, when you initiate your wheelie, you're like,
would you mind grabbing my goggles?
yeah, of course.
And then I think I'll just go around the log.
Yeah, good try though. It's honestly like, this one's a pretty hard one because it's pretty like dug out before it too.
Yeah.
Like even if it had like a little bit more dirt to it, you could almost even like this spot right here, you probably could have like made it over. But yeah, because it's like undercut, it'll just pop your tire.
Okay. You want to try?
I would say more like a bike handstand.
Yeah.
It's a gymnastics move for real.
I may have some skills.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
It was like so, you were like up in the air for so long. I was like, really
I know.
holding it. I'm like, that's the number body strength.
Off for a dip in the river.
Like me.
I'm sure. That's difficult for a day of riding. Well, we just went for a swim. Didn't pull the camera out, but here's the swimming hole. It is time for the famed Mudhunniez panty race. Getting dinner from the food truck and everything looks amazing. All right, we went for the fish wrap.
Oh, we got a question for you. Do you think, is there anybody here, raise your hand, if you think you can name all of the Mudhunniez on the Mudhunniez team? I mean, like, there's some of us standing up here, so you got a bit of a head start, right?
On that side, and we came across the log crossing, and all I saw were the 2 arrows that say go over the log. Little did I know there was a bypass through the log a little bit further on, and I was like, okay, over the log, let's give this a go. Yeah.
Anyways, my whole front tire just planted itself straight into the front the log, and my whole back of the bike went up, and I was in a handstand on top of the handlebars of my motorcycle for probably like 5 seconds. I think there's a few people who could attest to that, and then we just slowly crumbled off to the side. But it was pretty epic, I think.
This is great. So, pink blue, there's a log crossing over there. 2 arrows that you go over, and we came up to it. Rochelle threw herself over it, and then I was like, I want to give it a try. So we have Tim over there. He gets off his bike and spots me. I go, and I ram my front tire into it, and just get pitched over the bars. Rochelle was nice enough to capture a really beautiful photo of me going. Yeah, and then Tim reached down and grabbed my backpack right before my face hits the ground. Just holds me like an inch over the ground, just hovering down there.
Come on, best twerks. Okay, wait. You gotta be as loud as you can. The loudest wins.
Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning here at the Mudhunniez event, and I'm just walking through the trails with Brindy, getting her a little walk before we go riding this morning, and we're gonna go find some breakfast. So I think Fox Moto Rent is making pancakes today, so that's good. Had a good sleep last night. Had a wicked day yesterday. I feel like my filming was a little all over the place, but we had an awesome clinic with Christy in the morning. And my favorite exercise was our rear braking skids. It was lots of fun, making dust and stuff. We worked on clutch work, and then we worked on body and bike positioning for cornering and stuff. And then in the afternoon, we went trail riding, me and the girls, and that was lots of fun too, but it was so hot. And then that dip in the river was amazing. Super much needed, good way to cool down. And then we had an awesome dinner and prizes and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so we'll see what we get up to today. There's no clinics, just some trail riding today.
Like this.
So here we are, just beginning the pink loop. Vanessa and I hopped in on a group that is led by Lori.
Well, how'd you guys do?
Good.
Any concerns or like, I'm not good at this?
I can't keep up.
We're still waking up.
I do feel a little bit extra wide. I can kind of start making this turn. I'm standing, I'm coming in wide, and I got a wider field of vision. You can see further ahead, you can make better decisions, and keep that momentum rolling.
We just use these dirt lifts for my front tire to wheelie, and then I just wheelie till I hit my rear like I did. But for you girls, like, you're gonna have to come in closer and then try and like attempt to pop your wheelie. But essentially, you at least want to get the front of your tire past the halfway point of like stuffing into the wall.
So I want you guys that are gonna try it, don't get a look lock on this log. Because generally what happens when you stare at the log is you get your front tire over and you stop. Yeah. Your goal is to get your entire motorcycle over, right? So like, okay, you gotta be aware of the position of the log, but you wanna look a bike length beyond it.
At the great tree.
I know. This is your goal over here.
A lot of times too, for my girlfriend, they'll give you like one of those.
That's nice.
And then for the ladies that try the wheelie but don't get the wheelie, you just won't get like the kung pao. So that a lot of times too, like any rock, like a lot of the fast guys would use this, and they could almost jump the whole thing just by jumping that rock.
Yeah, that's what I heard yesterday too, was look for the
But
tree
that's
in front of it to
but
give
that's
you
getting like you're coming in third gear. I come out, I'm like, oh, log, wop, you know, and you just, but
How does that go? Bob?
like right back here, like in first gear, just like getting the momentum.
the balance,
right off the
everything,
bat.
like, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, like
even with my
rolling into
girlfriend,
it,
I do the
something
same.
different, but from a static point.
So when you're looking at something like this, with this, especially with a slow approach, you actually want to put your front wheel up here. So
Yes.
it's a short wheelie, it's not a high wheelie.
Yeah.
And then what happens is it'll compress your suspension, and when it rebounds, you have more ground clearance.
Yeah.
So the motorcycle doesn't go clunk. So
Good try, good try. Not enough momentum? The 2 seasons?
It's hot.
We're driving down the boulevard, cruising with the windows down, feeling like we run this town. Your song is on the radio, the one you always like, the one that always gets you psyched. We've been drinking all the cheap wine all night, acting stupid but it feels so right. I know that we will all be just fine.
That's a when in doubt, throttle it out type moment there. You want to start back there on the left like that?
Yeah.
You got lots of time for that dust to settle anyways.
You don't even look dusty.
Oh, that's because we just had a...
You're in the front the whole time.
No, we had a break and I spat water all over my face and gave myself a clean. All right, another riding session done and dusted. We did the pink loop, which we had done yesterday, but we didn't do it in its entirety yesterday. So we did it all today, lots of fun, really hot. And now we're back to camp, whipped off our gear, and it's lunchtime. So Fox Moto Rent has made tacos for lunch, looking forward to that. Lunchtime. I didn't get any footage of the actual taco bar itself, but there was a lot of options to choose from. They had soft tortilla shells, corn, flour, and gluten-free. They had the hard tortilla shells, taco shells, meat, vegan meat, dairy-free cheese, everything. Anyways, these are the tacos I made. Yummy! All right, it is mission cool down. We're off to the river. Scott's coming with us. We're going on our bikes. Vanessa and I just finished a little coaching session with Christy, which was awesome, on clutch ups and throttle thingies and trying to learn how to get over a log. So,
But with those high revs,
it also goes up.
it comes up real quick. But that's clutch, right? You pull in the clutch, it's gonna drop like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like weighing it down.
Yeah.
As I come in, I want to compress and then get the lift out of it. So as I come in, I'll do it really so sick.
Let's go for a swim. Pardon?
I said I might stand hang out with you guys.
Sounds good to me.
I can give you in August.
I'm waiting for that to come back in stock too.
How was the swim?
It was refreshing.
with tea. But I gotta go back because Bobby's doing all the work, and I'm like,
I know we have so much work to do.
Salt Spring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really want to go there. I never That's been, a good but spot. I you can dive in from it right
there. Yeah. As a tourist, it's great.
Yeah. I bet when you live there, the tourist is what makes it not great. Whistler is like that.
Yeah. So, and you know what? I
Hey, come here.
And even Pemberton is.
Yeah. I know and appreciate that about Whistler. I did go there for hockey.
Oh, it's nice.
But
What you doing? What you doing? Are you a good girl? Well, this concludes a awesome weekend of riding with friends new and old. Huge shout out to the Mudhunniez for putting on such an amazing event. Loads of fun was had all around. I think everybody's wiped.